The Gowanus Sunken River Park examines the concept of memory for both natural material erosion and human alteration for the geographical area of Gowanus, Brooklyn. Through this examination, we uncovered the past of the historic natural Gowanus waterway system and merges it with the urban present, which leads into a new coexistence of nature and architecture. By using the historical Gowanus waterway, we developed design tools and utilize a kit of parts involving rammed earth construct, Corten steel, and glass. We focused on 3 zones where our constructs include public spaces for individual contemplation, group activities such as workout classes or reading clubs, and local commerce events such as farmers markets. The project understands and accepts flooding through the use of resilient materials and external water channels, which provide a substantial gutter system which allows for flooding to flow to the perimeter of our zones. Our project is an underground retreat carved in the existing topological conditions in Malta, Italy, for a day getaway. The result of this exploration is an evolving architecture that could disappear, erode, or evolve throughout its lifetime due to the erosion of existing topographical conditions. The project's initial idea was of exploring natural formations such as karst and tufa caves evolved towards a discovery of ambiguous spaces. History is filled with the scars of humanity, whether it be the physical scarring of the landscape due to our anthropogenic extractionism or the cultural scarring of immigrant history. Our current methodology of dealing with them is erasure. The current modus operandi of repairing open-pit mines in California is backfilling, a physical act of erasure of the damage, and the Chinese immigrants who came to the U.S. that toiled on the railways and mines were almost erased from history through the metaphorical burying of their stories. So what if we embrace this damage rather than burying it? What if we use the methods of extractionism and the toiling of the immigrants to create a space of healing, remembrance, and exposition? I propose a space which offers an experience to embrace the grandeur of the anthropogenic age, to view the expansiveness of our damages in order to highlight the power and reckoning we have brought onto ourselves. Furthermore, the experience shall produce a memorial and walk mirroring the immigrant experience, with spaces geared towards healing and memorializing those who have came before us, with residences allowing one to spend time to reflect on the 2 points. Through extensive research into stone quarries, I found inspiration in creating material studies that embody the essence of marble but functions in a customizable and personal way. Using ceramics, I created clay blocks with different controlled patterns that can be implemented into large-scale structures using rammed earth construction. These dynamic textures can be used to camouflage a structure into the landscape and have it stand out with expressive colors and textures. The road not taken leads to a center of rejuvenation and revival of the body, mind, and the nature interacts with. Our design offers new species of spiritual spaces that never lose contact with its environmental influences and embrace its impermanence of connectivity with the ground, creating interiorities that change over time. It's the relationship with the ground that transforms, constantly allowing its integration and evolution. It is our way of paying homage to the indigenous people and celebrating the journey as one makes their way to the sanctuary through the long pathways from adjacent cities coupled with shaded resting areas and ramps. The entrance, although seamlessly blending into the context, exposes all the interior spaces towards the crater. Our chosen site, Lake Guadavita, small body of water in a forest-fringed crater northeast of Bogota, central Colombia. It was a sacred site to the Muisca people who cast offers to sustain the lake. We would like to explore spaces that change over time through the integration of mycelium, which more spaces through growth and decay. With this, the community can learn about the growth of mycelium and how it can be viable material both architecturally and which can be harvested and repurposed. The project is clearly defined by the path that leads to it. It allows a visitor to see it even before arriving there.